of the Gotham steel. It's a frying pan we bought at Boscov's, and it was $29.99. So here we go. I'm opening it. Now, the user care instructions: Gotham steel frying pan coating is designed for cooking without oil or butter. So if you choose to use oil or butter, always use it at a proper heating. For example, extra virgin olive oil should always be used over low heat. Never cook. Never use non-stick sprays on this. So you are not allowed to use non-stick sprays. For oven use, cookware is even safe up to 500. Okay? Warning: use pot holders or mittens to avoid risk of burns from handling cookware. Tea Karma cookware can be used in the dishwasher or even by hand. Surface allows use with metal utensils. Caution: to avoid risk of fire and to keep your tea ceramic cookware its best condition, never leave anything cooked unattended. Never allow anything to boil or dry in cookware. Excess temperature can cause discoloration of the cookware. If this occurs, do not remove the cookware right away, but turn off heat and cool naturally. Be especially careful when around children. Okay, so I'm gonna set this on the burner over here, and I'm gonna set it on high, and we're gonna let this heat up, and then we're gonna come over here. I have the steak here, and we're gonna season it. Now I use the Weber Chicago steak seasoning over it. And I like to use 2 seasonings. I also use Stubbs steak spice rub. Now, this is good. There we go. Now the frying pan says that you can use metal utensils in this frying pan, but we will not do this because I'm just not going to do that at this moment. I will set a review for the frying pan, and I will use metal utensils in it. So I'm going to bring my seasonings over with the steak here, because I like to put the seasonings on the other side too. Always make sure when you're cooking your steak, make sure your steak is room temperature. Steak is best cooked at room temperature. Okay, now when you're seasoning your steak, you can use pepper or salt. I don't really like using oil. I like the naturalness of the pan. Oh, I forgot to plug my cookware in. So here we go. I'm plugging it in. And we're going to let that heat up, most definitely. But I want to let everybody know that I have Heather here. She is videotaping, and she's doing a fabulous job. And if you like my review, hit the like and subscribe and hit the little bell so you know when I'm going to do another review. So now I'm waiting for this to heat up, and I'm hoping it doesn't take that long. It was already supposed to be heated up, but I forgot to plug it in. Very sorry for the inconvenience. I want everybody to know I own Raincast Radio, and if you guys want to listen to the radio, I do live shows at night after 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in a room called Good Times Music Respect Studio. They play music, and they have fun in there. So right now, I'm going to put my steak on, and we're going to let this steak, we're going to throw this away. in the trash. And we're gonna see how non-stick it is. And I'm gonna put some seasonings. Look at that. It's beautiful. Always make sure when you cook a steak, and I put it on at a low temperature. Always make sure you cook your steak at a high temperature. Alright, here we go. Alright, so now we're cooking with our steak on high, and we're waiting for it to cook. And as we're waiting for it to cook, this pan is taking I can still touch it. It's taking a long time to heat up. Most definitely, it is taking a long time to heat up. That could be because it's the first time we're using it, and the ceramic needs to coat with the. I hear it sizzling. If you stick the phone up to it, you can hear it sizzling. Beautiful steak. All right. And we're going to see what this is like under high temps. Now, if you're going to cook a steak, always do, I like medium rare, okay? It's the perfect steak temperature. And usually you test with your fingers there. It's a good steak, and it's doing good there. Now, this pan's supposed to be non-stick. Usually when I cook a steak in a pan, we're going to wipe this pan out after to see if we can get the disgusting marks from cooking a steak. Because when you cook a steak, you braise the pan. We're going to see if this really works. And as you can see, the dog's waiting. He's waiting for some steak. He loves steak. That's a cute little dog there.
What about me?
I hope everybody is patient, because now you can definitely hear that steak cooking. Definitely. And you can smell it. It's beautiful. Smells really good. Here, I'll hold it.
I can hold it.
I'm starting to cramp up. A minute when you need to hold it again.
Alright, as you see right there, they're starting to become marks inside the pan, you see? But we're going to see. We're going to see after we are done if these marks come out. If they wipe out, good. With a simple rag, that's about it. That's all I'm going to do. Simple rag. That's about it. We're actually going to as you see, I was scratching the pan with the fork. Heather, can I have a tissue? We're gonna see if scratching the pan with the fork, if I made any scratches on this. In the commercial it says it is scratch free.
What are you doing?
I don't see any scratches on this pan, but we will wipe it when it's done to see. Because if there's a scratch on the pan, I'm taking it back. Definitely. If there's a scratch on this pan, I'm taking it back. Because it's supposed to be scratch resistant. You're supposed to be able to use anything in this pan. So, yeah. Alright, I think the steak is ready to be turned. Oh, and look at that. Would you look at that? Oh, look at that. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Stop. I think everybody's getting hungry.
Yeah, I think everyone is too. What's up, John? How's John doing?
Good. But did it cut it down?
No.
Wait, what happens if it has a crack in it? Fine. Do you know how to build a bath bomb? How do you even do that anyway?
It looks like, look at that. That's amazing. I am actually moving this around. And actually, them spots are coming off really well. Overall, I think it's a good pan. But we will see.
I can't even do that on my tablet. Gold eyes.
This is an application, John.
So this is like an application phone.
Yeah. It's an application on the phone.
Yep. Is
Alright, so we're going to let this steak cook for another 45 seconds. And then we will take it out. Can I have a plate?
Hey guys.
We need to plate this.
Want me to hold the camera for you?
No. Alright, I do believe the steak is done. I do believe it's ready. Look at that beautiful steak. Alright, so, you see that discolorization there? Alright, so what we're going to do is, here you go, honey. We're going to take this pan right here. We're going to take a simple microfiber cloth. And we're going to, whoa. We're going to wipe it. Alright. As you see, that came off. Look at that. It is clean. And let me see. I scratched the pan a bit with the fork. Let's zoom in here. There is no scratches on the pan. None whatsoever. So, my review is good pan, worth the money. I hope everybody out there goes out and buys one of these pans, because this pan was $29.99 at
Target.
Boscov's. And this ends my review. I give it 5 stars. And if you like this video, push the like button. I do live on air.
Oh yeah. You have to say give us 50. Oh yeah, you have to say those shirts.
And my next review is going to be for the Copper Crisper. Please stay tuned for the Copper Crisper. We're going to check out and see if this thing does 360 cooking. Thank you out there, everybody. And you all have a wonderful, wonderful day.